Y'all, if you're anything like me, you are in constant need of gold in Wizard 101. And with all the new people that are playing Wizard 101 on console for the first time, I'm sure they all have the same question. Where can I get gold early and where can I get a lot of it? So today, I wanted to cover all the ways you can get gold in this game, especially early game with very, very little effort. A lot of these people don't know about them. They don't do this. Full disclaimer, this isn't a video telling you to farm some random boss in some mid-level world for drops and hoping you can sell them. This video will actually cover consistent methods to get a lot of gold. Now, I'm gonna start off with the method that I wish someone had told me when I first started, because this is literally overpowered. But there is a mechanic in Wizard 101 called Catch of the Day. It's tied to fishing, and basically you can go to a bunch of fishing NPCs. I tend to just go to Lucky Hook Line in Wizard City, and you can basically click on this and check what today's catch of the day is. Now, why is this so important, right? This gives you gold in two ways. One, every day there's a new catch of the day. If you catch it, you get 3 times the gold for that fish. But let's say that you do a catch of the day on day 1, day 2, day 3. You also get extra gold bonuses as well that raises 100 gold per day that you get a catch of the day. This caps off at 30 days, meaning at the 30th day, if you catch the catch of the day, you get a fish that is 3 times as valuable when you sell it, plus 3,000 gold. So today's catch of the day is a Treant fish. Let's look at how much gold we get. I'm on like day 4 or 5 of my catch of the day bonus right now. Now, I did want to show this for the video because as you rank up in fishing, you get all sorts of utilities. I highly recommend actually doing the fishing quests because they will kind of guide you through all the worlds and let you catch fish that give you XP. But the Treant fish, right? It's actually the only life fish that you can commonly catch in the Baobab Crown. And this is why I highly recommend doing fishing quests. You get utility spells that let you scare away every fish other than the one that you're trying to get. So by using this Winnow life fish, every non-life fish is gone. The only 2 things that I could ever catch from this pool after the spell is active is an extremely rare fish called the Ecto Slime Skate or the Treant fish. That's how this pool works. I'm about to cast my lure. I'm about to invoke the hell out of this. Bada bop boom. And guess what? Guaranteed this is a Treant fish. I'm about to sell this and make some guap. Now, I knew which pool to fish for because I'm a nerd, but you can just use the Wizard 101 wiki in my opinion. Sometimes the catch of the day is a doodle fish. You have to go to one specific house to catch it. You would have to do that through castle tours. Other times it's a very easy fish to catch and it's like one of the, like, you don't even have to use any utility spells to make it easier. But, right, when I sell this Treant fish, what you'll notice is that it will sell for a little bit more. And basically, this is 3 times as much as it would normally sell for. Plus, I want to say about 300, 400 gold because this is now my 4th consecutive catch of the day. And keep in mind, this 1,500 gold that I just got for this cost me very little energy, and every single other fish in that pool, I could have caught all of them. It would have been probably easily like 20,000 gold, and I would have maybe used 30 energy. So this little catch of the day mechanic, definitely very, very useful. I highly recommend getting into fishing as an activity in general. The fishing quest to start off all of it is also given by Lucky Hook Line. And if you want to learn all the spells, the trainers that are going to interest you are Lucky Hook Line himself. There's Ryoshi in Mushu. There's a couple of trainers in the main hub of Grizzleheim, and there's also 2 trainers in Dragonspire, 1 in the Labyrinth and 1 in the Athenium. You really don't need all the utilities. I'm just trying to like help y'all. If you want to take this to the next level, you could basically, when you get to the very end of this bonus and add 3,000 gold to your catch of the days, you can literally get to max gold in 1 energy globe, especially if you're a high level with a lot of energy. Definitely super underrated way to get gold. I highly recommend, if you're ever going to do one thing on Wiz every day, catch the catch of the day so that you don't lose your bonus. Very important caveat. Let's say on day 1 you get the catch of the day, you skip day 2 and then get the catch of the day on day 3. You're not getting 200 gold bonus. You lose it. So it's really, you get that consecutive bonus. That's like the one caveat, right? You have to keep on catching consecutive catch of the days to get the best bang for your buck. That being said, easily one of the best ways, especially early level, if you can find access to worlds that drop the catch of the day, right? If you can find the pools, right? Access to the pools, very, very easy way to get gold. Another early game way to get a lot of gold that I actually don't think a lot of people do, but it's kind of crazy that they don't. It's through gardening. Now, you start your gardening experience by talking to Melinda Wu. She tells you to talk to Farley. He tells you how plants work. But the real story is in the rank 1 and rank 2 plants that you can plant at an early level. Now, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to get a lot of gold is actually with stinkweed. It costs 600 gold in order to buy one of these, but Every single Elder Harvest of Stinkweed gives you either a poison or a smokescreen, and it's guaranteed to give you another Stinkweed seed. Now, it takes a little bit to get an Elder Harvest from Stinkweed. If y'all don't know, this actually, like, you know, takes a little bit, but the needs are very, very minimal. Once you get to rank 2, if you really see yourself needing gold, I think getting a few Stinkweeds, all you basically have to do is learn the small plot spell, plant a bunch of stinkweeds. You can do this even in a dorm if you really want to. It's just a very regular source of gold early game. Now, that is a rank 2 seed. You do have to get to rank 2 to actually plant it. So in the meantime, if you get this drop, highly recommend that you plant it. But I'm talking about pink dandelions. This is a rank 1 crown seed. Like many crown seeds, every Elder Harvest of a pink dandelion will give you a guaranteed pink dandelion back. But this also has very, very minimal needs. I think just planting a few of these, you can actually rank up to 2 or 3 very, very easily. But this is also a pretty decent source of gold. A bit, if you're early game, right? Obviously, you don't have access to a lot of these mega snack dropping plants that a lot of people use late game, right? If you really want, if you want to optimize, you're gonna want full plots of couch potatoes and evil magma peas. They drop a lot of TCs you can sell for gold, a lot of mega snacks you could use to train pets. But in my opinion, early game, a lot of people don't have access to it. So pink dandelions as a rank 1 seed and stinkweed, which you can literally buy from Farley at rank 2. These are easy ways to get a lot of gold. I've seen people make full plots of this and never worry about gold early game. Obviously, it's a little bit of an energy cost, and a lot of the reason why you want gold is to train pets, and you need energy to train pets. So keep that in mind. Compared to fishing, I would say this is a little bit more energy intensive because it takes a full energy globe to take care of a full plot. It does not take a full energy globe to fish out a pool to get a bunch of catch of the days if you're fishing in the right pool. So there's ways to optimize fishing more, in my opinion. That might be the trade-off if you're wondering. Now, the next method, I've never seen anyone talk about this in a video, but I think that's crazy because of how good it is. Now, this is if you're, you know, not trying to use a lot of energy and you're also low level. This is very easy to do on PC servers because you don't need help to do this. But basically, this is something I'd be doing sneakily, right? All you have to do is go to Castle Tours, and you basically go to any way to access all the dorms. What I tend to do is just click on Visit Castle, go to Top Rated, go down to Dorm. And what you're gonna wanna look for is either the Drommel Dwelling or the Hood Hideout or even the Serpentine Empire Den. These are all dorms that you can only get by defeating a bunch of mobs and then using the badge that you get from defeating all those mobs to buy this, basically. But what do all of these have in common? These are all Mirage apartments. Why is this easy on PC? Because these are already on Castle Tours. All you have to do is visit one of these, exit, and you're in Mirage. Even as a low level, you don't need a spiral door. You don't need any help from anybody. Now, I don't know if anyone on console servers has a house like this or if it's on house tours, but once you make it here, the reagent that you're going to want to look for is a fulgurite. So all you really have to do is comb realm to realm. Now, this will get easier as console servers add more realms and people have more access to it. But basically, this reagent as a low level, it sells for hundreds and hundreds of gold, and the rare version of it, glass silver, is also very, very good. It sells for a lot. Now, this is a very easy method. All you have to do is just go around and look for fulgurite. But the other thing that you do want to keep your eye out for are wooden chests and silver chests. As a low level, one of these wooden chests will give you a lot of gold. As y'all can see, 650 gold and a mass ice prism. This sells for about 300 gold in the bazaar. That's about 1,000 gold for literally doing nothing but getting to Mirage. Now, I use Mirage because Mirage apartments are a thing and it's very easy to access this as a low level. But really, what I'm doing here is getting a bunch of reagents that sell for a lot in the bazaar and opening up high world wooden and silver chests. Is this like a great method? I would say it's decent, maybe not great. Me personally, I think it's like for the type of people that just want to put some music in the back, turn off your brain, not even think about what you're doing. But from my experience using this method, every realm should have like a silver chest and a wooden chest and at least a couple of fulgurites. And the way silver chests work, if y'all have never played it, this is honestly very OP, especially the higher the world you do a silver chest. You either get this game where you have to catch a bunch of keys in a certain order, or you get the other one where you just have to, like, you know, basically make a path for electricity to, like, you know, open a lock. It's really, really very easy. I don't think you tend to lose these if you know, pay attention. But look at this. As a low level, right? For doing a silver chest in Mirage, you actually are going to get a lot. As y'all can see, I just got 735 gold. Mass Storm Prism, which also sells for a lot. Fossil, which you can either sell or keep for the future. And Draconium, which sells for about 500 to 600 gold. The value of this singular silver chest was about 2,000 gold. This is simply, for me, as a low level, accessing this area through castle tours. Very, very low effort, no energy needed. Honestly, there's just time. That's all it takes. Now, this works great on PC because there's so many realms to hop to, but let's say a lot of people use this. You don't have to do it in aggro bod. You could literally go to any area in Mirage. Obviously, if you're a low level, be careful not to get dragged by a minion. But yes, this method gets better the higher level the area you're opening up chests and getting floor reagents from. Just to show y'all, right? I literally spent maybe 2 minutes just there. Obviously, you would do this for more, but I could sell my reagents. You get shot keys from silver chests that sell for 1,000, by the way. And this Fulgurite, that's 600 per. The Draconium, 450. The masked prisms that we just got, you can sell them for 300 each. Right, you could probably see the picture. You could do this with fishing and gardening, and you're Bill Gates on Wiz. That's basically all it is. Now, if none of this appeals to you, there is one remaining way to get gold, and that's through doing events and daily assignments. Daily assignments, you just talk to the daily assignment guy in Ravenwood, but depending on the event, you could actually do things that give you progress. Basically, just do the things that are listed under activities. You get points, you progress, and not only do the specific events sometimes give you gold, right? Sometimes you get like 1,000, 5,000 just for doing simple things like visiting castles or crafting items. The progress that you make in a specific event also works for the Scroll of Fortune, and these can also give you a lot of gold for progressing, right? Sometimes like thousands and thousands of gold, and most of these are free, as in you don't have to buy the Scroll of Fortune to get rewards from the Scroll of Fortune. It's a great way to get gold, especially early game. Again, you have to get lucky, I guess, with the event that's out. Some of them, like Spiral Scene and Spiral Showcase, they're very easy to progress in. Some, like Beast Moon, they're easy if you know what you're doing. So, you know, keep that in mind. But if you see an event that's easy to get points in, just do it. And then open up your Scroll of Fortune. You can unlock a bunch of gold for very minimal effort. Now, y'all, this is just a video on how to get gold, especially for the Wiz on console players that are new. If y'all want a whole video on how to spend and optimize your gold the best, let me know. I'm down to make that because there's a lot of ways to waste gold as well in this game. Hopefully this video was helpful. I've been meaning to make a video on this because I just wish someone had done this for me when I was growing up on this game, man. Let me know if there's any methods, especially for low levels, that I missed. I'm sure the comments know more than I do. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a sub if you're new, and as always, if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong. Stay awesome. See y'all soon, and yeah.